since the topic of Japanese women, and as a result, Gaijin Hunter seems to be really a point of curiosity for you guys, I've been scrolling around YouTube and I stumbled upon this really interesting channel by this former idol who's become a YouTuber and does a whole bunch of crazy weird stuff. It's complete entertainment for me. But more importantly, she did a video here, which I'm going to review for you guys, where her and her friends really go into the whole Gaijin Hunter mentality. And I think like Discovery Channel, we can kind of break it down and get some insights into the Gaijin Hunter mentality. Even though, like, I watched a few of her other videos, which I'm probably going to review in the future, there is a bit more to her story than meets the eye. She's like a transformer. And so hopefully I'll explain a bit more about her as we go. So a bit of background on this, as I mentioned in the intro, this YouTube content creator, she was like a Chika idol. Well, I'm guessing she was a Chika idol because I never heard of her. And she seems like a Chika idol, which is like an underground idol. So she never made it big. And I guess when now she's like in her early 30s or whatever. So from her late 20s, she transitioned from some other job at some cafe into actually doing YouTube content kind of connected to her idol world. Now, me watching her, like my kind of Japanese girl spidey sense tells me that she's crazy, right? Crazy in a good way. I mean, not in a good way like I would want to date her. Crazy in an entertaining way where it's fun for me to watch her do weird stuff. And I think that you'll kind of be able to get some insights from her because of the things that she does for content. Now, on the surface, it might seem, you just might see her pretty face, her cute demeanor and think, oh, awesome. But I've had some dealings, not in like private dealings, like work-related dealings with people in the entertainment industry. And one thing I've come to kind of believe is that especially Japanese idols are extremely good at manipulating guys without letting them know that they're being manipulated, right? If you think about it, that's the whole premise of idol culture, is it's made for male fans to spend all their money, basically, right? So she, since whatever she started, that's been her job, to kind of gather the attention and gather the love of male fans. And even though she seems very pure, and she might be a very pure intentioned person, I don't know her. Again, I'm not judging her. I'm just telling you, like, maybe she might be aware of it or might not be aware of it under the surface. That will be determined at some point in the future, maybe depending on how much of her content I watch. But, she is, maybe knows how to pull the heartstrings of different people. And of course, she has kind of pretty privilege in that sense as well, because she's like a cute, stereotypical idol character. Now, in this video, she's with her friends and they're hunting for boyfriends. I'm going to play a little bit of the intro and let her explain it more than me, but I also want you to understand that her situation and her friend's situation is very different. She's a content creator, she's an ex-idol, she's the cutest one in the group, and, she kind of knows what she's doing. So just bear that in mind as we go, and keep that in context with any of the advice that I give in this video.
皆さんこんにちは。スマイリータイムのマイリーこと渡辺マイリです。Hello everyone, I'm a former Japanese idol, Miley. I'm now a sightseeing English guide in Asakusa. On this channel, together with my colleagues Buruma and Ganko-chan, we will share real information about Japan with the world from the perspective of Japanese girls.
Is there a place where I can talk with Japanese girls in English other than Miley? ドキがムネムネ。お姉さん見て見て。ぼーちゃん。ぼ。
The answer is yes. However, girls in Japan's unique industry, such as cute-faced maidens and idols that many people imagine, do not speak English. Japanese girls are shyer than you think. So, the important thing is that you go to a place where Japanese girls who want to speak English gather. That place is Hub! Hub is a casual bar with 101 stores all over Japan. When I was an idol, I didn't have any foreign friends yet, so I went to a hub and found a native English speaker to correct my English sentences that I would speak on the stage before an overseas live. In this way, the hub is an international place that connects Japan and the world. So, in this video, I'd like to welcome a Japanese girl who wants a foreign boyfriend as a guest and go hunting for her prince of the hub.
I love this girl so much. She's starting off the rip with terrible advice for you guys, right? So, one thing I wanted you to think about, she's saying go to the hub, right? And because you're meeting Japanese girls who want to speak English with you. But listen to what she said and why she went to the hub. She went to the hub to meet foreign guys, to correct her English so that she could use on stage. So she's basically just went there, found some guys and used them to help her get ready for her performances. The guys are going there thinking like, hey, I'm about to get some of that, idol poontang. And she's like, yo, I got this script I need to read. Can you hook me up? And he's like, oh, no, if I do that for you, what you gonna do for me? And the answer is nothing. I can tell you that. That's nothing. Okay. So generally this is one of the reasons why I say, generally speaking, unless you're like fit the profile of a girl, like off the rip, a language exchange is not going to be the best place for you to try to meet a girlfriend or a girl or something like that. Like you might have like ulterior motives, but I'd say the majority of girls there do not. They want your English. They don't want you. And if you keep that in your mind, like you'll be okay. But when you mix it up and try and think you can kind of finagle your way into something, that's when you get lost in the sauce and you end up all frustrated. Like every guy who she talked to at Hub probably left completely frustrated. The ones who had a little bit more experience realized what it is and just probably left her alone. But there was always a few saps, or always a few simps who probably, she was able to like, look, oh, thank you so much. I'm an idol. You're helping me make my dreams come true. And they're like, yeah. And they end up with nothing. So again, I like her. Her name's Miley, by the way. I like her just because she's crazy. And I like crazy people. I'm crazy, right? I like crazy people. And she's being upfront about her craziness, so I'll take her at face value. And that's what I advise you to do too, especially anyone who's telling you that they really, really, really want to improve their English off the rip. That's what they're looking at you for.
Today is our hunting! Yay, hunting foreign guys! We are going to hunt foreign guys, right? Because she wants foreign boyfriend. Yes. Yeah. That's so interesting because it's rare. Japanese girl want foreign boyfriend, right? Yes. It's so rare. So she's rare girl. Let's find a good prince. Yeah. Let's find a prince. Mimiko-chan wa? How about you? Huh? Do you want foreign boyfriend? No, yeah. It's typical. She's rare. But she can speak English. It is, I think it's really important point because she has interest in English. And also she wants to improve her English skill. So it's a good opportunity to meet foreign guy in Hub. ということで, yeah, we are going to Hub right now. Hub is I think Hub is the best place to meet foreign people naturally. And now we are in Shinjuku. Shinjuku has 7 pubs. Yeah, in this one district. Yeah, we are so excited.
So you can kind of see why I'm saying this setup is kind of crazy. Like, I'm not being judgmental. Look at these three. As a guy, like 90-something% of you guys are guys. You got her, and then you have her weirdo friend in the background, and then you have this chick with a black face mask on, like saying, yo, I want a foreign boyfriend. So she's like, okay, I'll show you how to get a foreign boyfriend. Me as a cute, high-pitched, high-voice, bubbly ex-idol is gonna show you, the kind of like dark atmosphere, face mask wearing chick, how to get a foreign boyfriend. Now, we all know what's going on, right? We all know. Again, I don't know enough about her to know whether it's for content or whether it's, like actually like her real situation. But it's kind of weird, right? So, but you can also hear the way that they're talking about it. It's like, okay, I want to get my prince, and I want to get. Come on, man. Like. Come on.
Yes. So I'm going to lecture you how to get the good prince. Yeah. The important point is don't go fast. 自分から行かない because you're a princess. So you have to pick up your favorite guy, and then you have to attract the guy. Not from you.
Yes, but I don't like a creepy guy.
Okay. So you need to choose who you want to talk. That's right. So the eye contact is really important. So 最初に eye contact して choose guy. Choosing by eye contact. Two times. You look at the guy you favorite.
Let's compare, shall we? You got the cute, bubbly idol making googly eyes at you from across the bar a couple of times, or you got the chick with the like serial killer face mask making googly eyes at you across the bar. It's totally different. And maybe again, because she's in the idol world, you know how girls get, like they're like, hey, we can do it. That she might not be aware of the difference. She might be aware of the difference and just wants to do this for content. I don't really know, but it's entertaining for me too. And but what she said is true in a way that if a girl does like you, there is a certain way that Japanese women do look at you when they are attracted to you. I can't really explain it, like, but if you're a fairly attractive guy, and you know, don't be staring at them, but if you make eye contact or you know, like just kind of peruse the room a bit wherever you are. If you're, you know, a fairly attractive guy, you're in your element, you'll kind of start to be able to pick up when girls start to give you the eye, or they're like, oh, kind of interesting kind of eye. It's not really like how it is in the West, where like, you know, women look at you like, yo, or oh, or whatever like that. It's very overt. It's very like one instant kind of thing. But when it locks you, like, no, okay, that's what it is. But the Miley, yeah, you can imagine her when she's like, I want to find some help studying English, and going to the bar and doing that to guys. Like, of course, like the simps were kind of melting all over her because, yeah, she's pretty. Like, I completely understand it. But don't be fooled and don't get lost in the sauce. And what she said is not true too. You will also maybe have like gaijin hunters come up, especially if you're a fairly attractive guy, you are their type. They will come up to you. They will talk to you. They will, you know, say something not crazy, overtly crazy, but if you read between the lines, it is kind of crazy to you. So that's not always true. You will be approached again if you fit the mold of what they want.
We're so excited. She drank alcohol before cheers. Why did you drink? Sorry.
ミヘルちゃん。じゃあ乾杯しよう。チェ
すごいかっこいい。
If I have don't alcohol, it's not starting
何歳でちか ?24。24歳で
I do agree with them. The Hub is a pretty comfortable place to go. It's not that expensive. If you like to drink, they do have food. I was actually there the other night with my son for like a quick bite to eat before going back after his swim class. So it is like a cool place to go. It really depends on where you go. We were not in Shinjuku, but they're all over the Tokyo area, and you can. I would recommend it's like a stop to get familiar with. You can kind of see, like, if you see them at the bar, I wouldn't approach them. That's just personally me. But if you do come to Tokyo, if you're new to Tokyo and you're trying to figure out what you want to do, depending on where you go, depending on the time of day, depending on a lot of factors, but Hub is a place that you can go. Me personally, I wouldn't stick around there all night, but it should be one stop that you do go to, depending on a lot of different factors. So I hope that gives you a bit more clarity. Of course, we're going to talk about gaijin hunters more in the future. Here's another video for you, and I'll talk to you soon.